and this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Next for New York, Minnie Minoso, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Hannes Wagner popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the season, Wagner has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Ted.
Digging in, Ted Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Zobrist has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Mike Zunino. Outside, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lou Gehrig.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. The 2-1 home. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Fouled off. Now a curveball misses inside. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Mantle is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out.
The center fielder,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Your attention, please.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Richards.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25.
Striding in once again, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Robinson Cano is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wagner.
Stepping up to the plate, Honus Wagner. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. To first. He's right there. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, David Peralta. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Adames possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball 2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him.
He's
just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Two out with the man at first. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding forward now is the DH, Ted Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Two-two pitch is fouled away. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping up now, Eddie Matthews. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Now the 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Jorge Posada. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brandon Lau.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start
Now
the bottom
batting,
of the 6th.
catcher.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He'll try again. 1-2 in the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
At the plate, Jason Giambi will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Robinson.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano, 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 9.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Minnie Minoso. It was a walk in his last trip. set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
Now at the plate, Hannes Wagner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Second and third here, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
So digging in now, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. He's set, the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Griffey.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Now batting, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. The 1-1.
Ball left outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And it's fouled away. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gehrig is there to put it away for out number 1.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding into the box, Willy Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Ready once again, Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Lou Gehrig. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Brendan Lau. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2.
3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Goose Gossage answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
To the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2-2, here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ben Zobrist would be next. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, he sends it out of play. Gossage has thrown a little over 50 innings. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Junior.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch still even at 2-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And that baby's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Newhouse.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys.
Now batting,
the only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
In now, David Peralta, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie A dummy.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Hit to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front 3-0. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Will Smith.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in, the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
One and 2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now. Jason Giambi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Tampa Bay Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Colin Poche earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.